Using a barcode that conforms to the global GS1 standard and contains correct information is a prerequisite for efficient flow of goods and information. To demonstrate how important good barcode quality and placement are, we will now follow a product flow from warehouse to an ICA store. We start with a visit to ICA's distribution center in Helsingborg. ICA's Helsingborg facility is one of the most modern of its type in Europe. The level of automation is high, especially for groceries. The fewer number of hands that must be involved in the supply chain, the greater the efficiency. There is a lot that affects handling in a warehouse, but there are two areas where there is considerable potential to improve the flow. And it is in the interest of everybody in the distribution chain out to the store that the flow is as efficient as possible. This is about the labels and the pallets that arrive at the Helsingborg warehouse. Let's begin by looking at the labels. Pallets of goods arriving at the warehouse are scanned automatically. But in most cases, automatic scanning does not work because the label with the barcode is incorrectly placed. Perhaps it's missing, possibly has the wrong information or the wrong format, or has had another label stuck on top of it. Those pallets that are rejected by automatic scanning have to be scanned manually in order to get into the warehouse. Every time this happens, capacity is reduced. This is what it looks like when everything works as it should. If we speed up the film, things become clearer. The pallets enter the system and do not need to wait to be manually scanned. When it isn't working properly, it can look like this. Queues form, several pallets are waiting, and the tracks that transport the goods further into the grocery store run empty. The barcode must contain information according to the GS1 128 standard. There must be an SSCC as well as the number of cases on the pallet, the best before date if it is required, and a batch number if this is possible. That is, when there is only one batch on the pallet. The label must be at least 50 mm in from the edge and between 400 and 800 mm from the base of the pallet. And this is what it looks like on the short end. Today, most of the pallets that arrive have to be scanned manually, which means that the potential for improvement here is very large. We head off to ICA's central warehouse in Västerås, where the goods are handled manually. The cases are picked off the pallet and scanned to ensure that the right products are delivered to the right ICA store. The staff scan the barcode and check that the package agrees with the order form from the store. The stock level is updated. The barcode must be easy to find and easy to scan. If the barcode does not work or if it's incorrectly placed, much time is wasted, and time is money. In addition, there is a risk that the case gets damaged if it must be opened in order to scan the barcode on a consumer package. This is another unnecessary cost, which can be avoided if the barcode is correct from the beginning. In worst case, the outcome is loss of traceability of the case or the wrong product being delivered to the store. The barcode on a case must contain information according to the GS1 128 standard. That is, GTIN, GS1's item number, best before date if required, and batch number where possible. When the goods arrive at the ICA store, the packages are scanned again and checked against the order to ensure that the right products in the right quantities have been delivered. When you as a consumer go shopping, you want it to be efficient and quick. You also want to come home with exactly the goods you plan to buy. When a barcode cannot be read at the checkout, more time is wasted. Barely 2% of all barcodes are unreadable, according to a Swedish study carried out in 3 Swedish retail stores where all items were scanned. A queue builds up. This is frustrating for the consumer, who might in the end decide not to buy the chosen product, or choose a competitive product in order to get to the checkout quicker, or use self-scanning. In the worst case, the poor barcode quality will perhaps result in the consumer leaving the store without paying for the product. For many consumers, getting the right information on the receipt is important. A correct barcode which is readable at the checkout ensures this. Since the barcodes follow GS1's standards, all actors in the value chain communicate in a consistent way, and all information can be used correctly by everybody involved. If you work with barcodes, you can use GS1 Sweden's Validu services to check readability, content and quality of your barcodes. You will find more information on our websites. Correct barcodes create a win-win situation, and your company increases its business value through reduced manual work, efficient traceability of products, right goods to the right store, and correct sales reports for all goods scanned at the checkout.